everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing Aime's fourth album, DayDream. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the album. We all have different thoughts on it, and I would gladly read yours in the comment section down below. Aime is a singer whose music I always found hard to get into until now. Every time she released an album, I listened to it and I was left out disappointed by what the album were made of. She definitely has good songs, but nothing that stands out for me, and yet I always come back to her music because she has a visual style that is incredibly appealing. Gorgeous album covers, and the same goes for her singles. So this time I thought, let's give her one more try, then I'm done, because if it doesn't work this time, it's not gonna work the others. And I came out listening to DayDream pretty happy by what I listened to. What a change for Aime. Even though she does go back to what made her popular, this turn to rock music is such a good path to take for her. And her voice goes so well with dynamic songs like Insane Dream or HZ. And I really hope she keeps on going this way because that's the best I've heard from her in a long time. This album is pretty good, but still not as good as it could be. Even after a bunch of listens, I still feel as if it lacks something to make it more memorable. However, I have to note that this album is a lot of steps beyond her last album for me. And like I said, it's a step in the right direction for sure. Aime has a style that allows her to keep this mystery image when it comes to her identity, and you can feel that on songs like Cuero or Us. And I believe Aime quite likes the band One Ok Rock, and it shows in the production of this album because it's definitely more rock and that's the best part of that, honestly. She even has a featuring with Taka from the band on Insane Dream, and it's one of the best songs on the album. I also have to note that Aime's English pronunciation has improved. It's not quite that yet, but compared to before, I can finally start to understand most of what she's singing, so that's a positive for sure. Before, she had the tendency to eat up the words, but now she's getting better even though there's still some things to work on. I'll say this, more rock albums from Aime in the future please, because just when I was about to give up listening to her music, she comes back with this album that is such a good improvement. It still has some issues, mostly with the ballads being pretty average and not that memorable, but still, this is a step in the right direction and I couldn't be happier. I give the album 3.5 stars. Thank you for watching, don't forget to tell me what you think of the album down below, and I'll see you next time.